Philip arrived home gloomy and angry. Andrew didn't like the way Philip looked. He felt so guilty, but Kathy's safety is in his hands now. He has to stand firm no matter what Philip thinks about his negligence. Andrew stood by the dark side of the garage, waiting for Philip's rebuke, and then Philip, with controlled emotion, pushed Andrew into the corner, and with harsh words and curses, Philip yelled, "Damn it, Andrew. How dare you lose Kathy that easy? I won't forgive you if something bad happens to her. You wouldn't want what I do to you and your men."
I'm taking full responsibility about this incident. Sir, leave my men out of this. They never fell short on watching over Kathy, but it wasn't their fault either on losing Kathy. I won't stop until I found her. Master Philip, it was all my fault.
Philip entered his room and stood by the balcony, trying to find the reason of why Kathy ran away. Then a memory about that fateful night flooded his thoughts. He felt so bad about those thoughts, as if haunting him. Then a thought suddenly came into mind. She may have left a note for me, even if it's a goodbye note. Philip went over Kathy's table, and there he saw the laptop and the cell phone he bought for her. He said to himself, "So, that's why you're not answering my calls. You intentionally leave it to completely hide away. What a smart move, Kathy." Then he opened the drawer, hoping to find something that may give him a lead, but then he got more shocked. Inside Kathy's drawer was the pregnancy test and a calendar. No, this can't be. She's pregnant? Who was the father? Was it me or Alex Thompson? He tried to process his thoughts and tried to recall that moment. Kathy was pleading that night, then cried in pain. Now he remembered. I'm responsible for her. I was her first, and now she was pregnant. Oh God, it was my fault. But why? Did she run away? She could have told me. Philip's eyes welled up with tears, blaming himself.
Back to Kathy's new place of freedom, Nancy. Meredith's sister welcomed Kathy warmly. This is your home, and you're a part of the family. You, Finn, and me. I will take care of you and that little one you're conceiving now. Feel this place as your home from now on. Nancy held Kathy's hand warmly. Nancy invited her to sit with her for a casual chat and made Kathy talk about her life and how she ended up with Philip as his personal maid. Then Nancy casually commented, "I could see that spark in your eyes each time you mention about Philip. You've fallen for him, am I right?"
The following day, when Kathy woke up, she found Nancy in the garden picking some vegetables. "So you're awake now, feeling morning sickness?" Nancy asked. "A little. I already took a pill so I won't vomit and keep me away from getting giddy. You're so early. Can I help?" Nancy smiled and nodded. "Sure. Come on and pick what you want. I'm making salad with bacon as our breakfast. Finn loves it." Both women sat on the garden table for breakfast. Then Nancy said, "I'm leaving for work, and since you're here, I don't have to wake Finn to come with me to school. We usually go together since I have no one to leave him with." Kathy happily replied, "Leave Finn to me so we can know more about each other. It's a good opportunity to bond together more while you're away. Now I'll know how it is to have a little brother." While having breakfast, Finn woke up and was happy to see Kathy. Finn cheerfully took his pad and crayons, then said, "Grandma, may I stay home with Kathy? Please? I want to show her my drawings." Grandma replied, "Sure, darling, and Kathy would gladly accompany you. But don't stress her so much because it would be hard for her." Finn have a puzzling look. "Is Kathy sick?" Then Kathy smiled and said, "Oh no, I'm all right. Grandma is just kidding, so you'll behave." Kathy winked. Kathy became a busybody thereafter. She kept herself in shape and spent time in babysitting for Finn. She took time to outdoor activities with Finn day in and day out, only to take her mind off from Philip. On a Saturday morning, Kathy went to the marketplace to buy some bread and pastries to give in to her cravings. While there in the bake shop, Andrew was also there shopping. Andrew was at a nearby store close to the bake shop buying some goods when Kathy happened to her. Unbeknownst to the two, A private detective hired by Philip had been tailing Andrew for days, and his surveillance didn't last long. He took shots of Andrew with Kathy while they were talking at the pavement fronting the store. The detective followed Andrew and saw him carrying paper bags for Kathy until they reached Kathy's home.